Welcome to today's video. Today's video is dedicated to Rogue Warlock, and he sent me this deck as is, and quite shockingly I opened it up and every single card was unlocked, so thank you, Rogue. I think you know me very well. It's kind of weird. Normally when people give me deck lists, there's something missing, but I'm kind of surprised that there's nothing missing at all. Normally there's a few mythics or rares, but anyway, this is a really cool deck. I'm just going through the cards, I'm thinking, use that, I'd use that, I'd use that. It's all cards that I like to use, so awesome. Thank you. I'm very touched. You kind of know me. It's kind of weird that you know all the cards I like. I guess, yeah, anyway. This is Anep, Vizier of Hazoret. By the way, if you like weird, common, or uncommon commanders, you need to like and subscribe to my channel because I've got the most weirdest commanders out there on YouTube, full stop, for this format. All the other big YouTubers, they do all the popular stuff. I do some weird stuff, vanilla stuff, uncommon stuff, theme stuff you won't see anywhere else. So here, Anep, Vizier of Hazoret, 3 mana 4/2 trample. You may exert it as it attacks. When you do exile top tier cards in your library until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. So that seems pretty cool. You can get some value off him. I can see there's loads of removal early on. It's a very aggressive deck. We've got the 40 lands, which I absolutely love. People, when they have 40 lands, it's perfect. Lots of removal, lots of advantage. Looks like Chandra's in here, Lelia, Fable, got the Koth for some value, some double damages, extra damage stuff. I'm basically seeing it for the first time. Hasty Boys, all my favourite red spells in one place. This is going to be really cool. So I didn't design it, but Rogue wanted me to pilot it as is. So this is the most as is anyone has ever had. I've never made a deck 100% as somebody wanted because it's difficult, right? But what I'll do is have some games with this, see how it goes, and if I think anything needs to be massively changed, which I can't see anything immediately like that, I'll just go in and show you guys what I check out and stuff. It's not going to be that long to do that because it looks like I've also misspelled your name. I've spelled your name Ryu Warlock, not Rogue. I do apologise. Let me just rectify that now. Rogue Warlock. So yeah, let's get into the games. It's a fun one. And yeah, Rogue is a long-time donator, so thank you so much. If you also want to donate to the channel, please check out my description box below, where you can get all the details and get your own custom video as well, and bonus videos as well, as you've seen from Rogue Warlock and Red Hawk. So let's go. Let's go. Right, let's keep this. We've got Bolt in our hand. We've got the Cold Steel Heart to stop any early creatures. Arena of Glory as well. Okay, nice. Some decent just value cards to help us when the game goes long. Cemetery Gatekeeper is pretty good against small mana decks, and Robert is pretty good against big mana decks late game. They're not going to play anything else. Okay, so I hope they don't have an Braid. That would be annoying. So the good thing about our commander is I'm not necessarily in a massive rush to get it out, but obviously, the more advantage, the faster you get out, the more advantage you're going to get. I feel like if I was going to change anything, I might find a way to put more things that tap in this deck. Not that I know if it's possible or not, but right, we're going to go Lannery Storm, and we're going to bolt this because that gives them 5 mana next turn otherwise. Now, I don't know how we're going to beat Perfros because they're probably a big creatures deck. Put a red creature card or an artifact creature card from your hand on the battlefield. There's a lot of scary things. Nowadays, they can cheat into play. A lot of huge artifacts. And creatures in red. Dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glorybringer. Brotherhood's End. They're going to take out our mana. That's really mean. Okay. So we go for Anep because we desperately need some lands now. Why didn't I get to... Oh, that's really annoying. It didn't let me attack with the Captain Lannery Storm. I pressed Exert and then attack. That was weird. Yeah, I definitely misclicked there. I should have attacked with Lannery Storm. That was very, very annoying. Okay. Fine. Misclicked. Yeah, we should have an extra mana here. Perfros comes out, so they're going to cheat into a big thing in the following turn. Land. What the heck are they going to cheat out? Some crazy, scary stuff, obviously. So we can heist a card by discarding a card. Get rid of that. Oh my goodness. So we get a Fury. Exile a red card from your hand. 4 damage divided. Okay. I guess we will evoke it to kill the reflection, so it's just 1 for your blocker. That's crazy. Creatures. Okay, creatures. Okay, so we'll just do 4 to that then. Okay. Now, if they have anything with a board wipe attached, we're so dead. We'll see how this goes. Okay, well that was lucky that we got that off the top of the deck. But they probably have some kind of... Do we want to move this over? Do we want to move this over to something? No, it's fine, because if they have a board wipe, it's going to be for 3 or more, surely. If it's 2, then, well, so be it. Fury, wow. So they can basically pay 3 mana. Okay. So looking for an additional land or creature to cheat into play, I guess? So they were going to cheat into play Dragonhawk, maybe. What? They didn't have anything. I guess they needed another board wipe. I feel like we got very, very lucky there. And I think the Brotherhood's End play was maybe a bit too aggressive, because they would have basically not died if they had just given me a bit more mana, but they were too scared. They were too scared of my Anep, which is interesting. Right, we get to go first. Gold Hand is a good start. Get to ramp into Anep in the following turn. See what happens. Or maybe it would be better to go for Fable, because that gets treasures. It's a tricky one. I'm not 100% sure what to go for first. I think Fable, because it does generate more treasures over time. Hopefully they don't have a counter here. If they do, we are screwed. Although their deck is very aggressive. Flying Haste, next instant sorcery, cast X less to X, and they're wizards. So they're a wizard tribal deck. Commandeer, so they're going to gain control of Fable. I think we're absolutely screwed now, because they can also attack with this, and yeah, I think I'm going to quit out of spite, because that was incredibly bullshit. 3 spells, no way, we're dead. They've got 4 mana on turn 2. Unbelievable. All right, we'll kick this based on the simple fact we have the Storm's Wrath, which takes care of a plethora of their creatures as well, including the commander, which has got 4 toughness, which is an important number to just... When you play red, you really have to be a bit more cognizant about things like that, because we know for a fact we can't deal with certain things. Red just cannot deal with 5 toughness or greater very easily. So we have to be cautious. They've got 2 mana up. Let's just play some dummy creatures out. I don't really care if I lose these to my own Storm's Wrath. I really don't care. If it means I get a count spell out the hand, then it's fine. And it's fine. Both Spiral, okay, so they're going to have potentially 4 mana in the following turn. Got some really cool stuff. I feel like this deck is pretty well built. When you see a Green X player just ramping, it means that their hand is full of big things they can't wait to get out. So they're basically skipping the early turns for a big later turn, and that is scary in Soul Tie, because it just means they can use like Emergent Ultimatum and stuff like that to just win the game outright, which isn't my favorite kind of Magic, because it's like Turbo Fog, isn't it? Come on, Thoughtseize. Casualties, yay. No. Casualties would have been bad anyway. Then you have lands. Yeah, that's scary, but at least they don't have it. We took that away from them, and if they play 1 land here, they could have actually done it and got rid of 3 of our permanents, which is just so silly. But that's what I mean about their deck. It's just very concentrated on ramping up to the big stuff. You know, 2 ramp spells in a row. not deploying the Zemenadina might imply they have some kind of wipe as well, or some kind of collateral. I think Bolt Bend's going to be quite awesome. If we get Anep out with 1 mana spare, we can protect it. Change the target spell. So yeah, they try and target this for kill spell. We can redirect it to something else, not necessarily one of ours, maybe one of theirs, maybe even our Kessig Flamebreaker gets to bite the dust in order to protect. And that Ancient Green one. So there's the 7 toughness that I was concerned about. So it looks like it is just like a landfall-y type of deck, which is kind of annoying. Interesting that they... Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, we'll see. So 7 toughness with reach is pretty powerful. It means they don't really have to attack or do anything. They can sit back and enjoy the double land triggers now, if they have any, of course. Zemenadina. Binding, so there goes a Dragonhawk. Oh, jeez. I wonder why they played Ancient Green one. I don't know. Okay, so there goes one of our chances of victory, I guess. I think I will just kill the Zemenadina at the cost of our Kessig Flamebreaker there. Because I do not want them to get any value at all, but yeah, binding is, annoying. Can I come back from this? It seems a bit dour and a bit kind of like salty to say no, but I just know Magic, guys. I just don't think I can get out of this one. But I never said I did. I never said I could get out of every scenario. It's very difficult, especially when the algorithm pits you against. I say every video, monocolor versus so many tricolors. That's not really cool. We're also using an Uncommon Commander versus a Mythic. That's pretty bullshit, if you ask me. God. So they get to Surveil twice. And because I have a 7 toughness guy, I just don't think we can get past it. They threw away Mana Drain. That's how good the cards are in the hand. They just do not care. Terror of the Peaks. 2 mana up. Counters. Okay. Pass to them. If they kill Terror of the Peaks, I don't think there's anything else I can do. So Zemenadina plus any sacking things. Okay, so when a land comes in, they get a 2-2. But they're going to get 2 2-2s because the Ancient Green Warden. And 1, 2, 3, 4. What are they going to Scape Shift? Spring Bloom Druid. So they're going to get 2 basics. They're going to get 4 triggers with the Zendikar's Royal. And then there's Zemenadina is going to sacrifice the Druid to draw a card. Join us for 2. Then they can play a land into play, which means they're going to get 2 more 2-2s, and then they can repeat this process once. So they draw another card, put another land to play, and get 2 more 2-2s. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. And part of me wishes I do have the Storm's Wrath, but they would have done this 1 turn earlier if we hadn't done it before. So yeah. Can we survive against all these? Probably not. And they're not going to sacrifice it now. That's interesting. Or maybe they are going to do something. No, they're not going to do it at all. Okay. And they're leaving 1 mana up. Is it to counter our commander or something? Or I don't know. I wonder why they didn't do that in their turn to get that drain trigger. That's strange. Oh, I guess they can do it there as well. Yes, with loss of the Zendikar's Royal, they're going to get millions of attackers coming in. Okay, can we... I don't know if we can actually survive. Let's just see. Let's go 5 over the top. Down to 13. So how much is that? 8 times that. 16 just there. And 21. So we have to block. They're going to go for that again. I don't... I mean, unless they... See, here's the weird thing, right? If they do target one of my creatures with something, I could definitely use the Bolt Bend. Or you can leave that up and take 14, 15, 16 with this trigger. Okay. Down to 4. Shove aside deals 3 damage to something. How do we win? I don't think we can. Unless they do some mental big spell for the Bolt Bend. Change the target spell. Deadly Dispute. Okay. Target opponent loses 2 and you gain 2. What if I redirect that? Oh, target opponent doesn't work. Ah, well. Ah, well. That was stupid. I just glazed over that. Underworld Dreams. And so we're going to be down to 1. Shock. Ah, that's a shame. Okay. Well, has to be board wipe or bust. Actually, no. They win with the Underworld Dreams anyway. Yeah. Oh, well. Fair enough. They killed us with something we've seen many times. They're blocking with 2 of those. Are they that scared? Oh, it's got trample, isn't it? Down to 10. Okay. So, how close was it? I mean, I think it was pretty close, actually. 2 to them. Probably should have played Mox Hammer first, actually, so then I can have tapped it in response. Okay. Tap that now. Give me 2 more damage. Actually, if I had done this before combat, I would have had an extra 4 damage here. Oh my god. I could have won if I did this before combat, maybe, couldn't I? Oh, that's so silly. They're probably getting a bit scared now. They're seeing the numbers go down. Do you know what? Oh, if this hadn't happened, they would be on 2. Yeah, well, we're definitely dead. So if I had done this pre-combat, they still would have blocked with Zemenandina on one of them, which means that they'd be on 2. So Zemenandina actually saved them. All they had to do is attack now and Alpha, and they win. Or they just do that. Yeah. Nice. Man, landfall's so powerful. Do you know what's crazy? Like, the landfall part, this isn't even like the main theme of the deck, because the commander just cares about sacrificing creatures. The fact they got all these with double is kind of crazy, because the deck doesn't actually, like, the commander doesn't mention lands or triggering stuff twice, but the fact they just had a landfall card, lots of lands, a thing that doubles that, yeah, it's just, you know, perfect storm for them. Well, at least it was kind of fun, I guess, to see if we can work around it. But yeah, there's the life gain on that. Save them. So traditionally, this is a really bad matchup because white life gain is just superior against red burn, especially on top of a first strike lifelink. So we're going to definitely want to save the Brittle Blast for that. They probably have a kill spell here or something. Do they? Source to plowshares. God damn it. Okay. Well, it does mean Anep has one fewer removal spell coming towards him, I guess. What is Lithomantic Barrow 2? Oh my god, that's really fantastic in this game. Thank you, Rogue Warlock. 5 damage if it's blue or white. Holy crap. Holy crap, this is good. Right, that means... Actually, what does that mean? Whenever you gain life, yes, we have to kill this. Because once that gets above 5, there is no way that I'm going to be able to take it out. Ooh, Impetuous Lootmonger. That's definitely coming down here. But I think we're going to have to discard a land in order to... Just try 2, 4. I guess we go for the Sunfall. That is going to be kind of useful later on. So they're probably, in a false sense of security here, they probably think if they play Cerise or Cerise, that it's going to be pretty safe. Unless they don't feel that at all because they're terrified of my red. So we can play this until the end of our next turn. That's quite nice. I wonder if there's any... There's got to be some synergies with exile effects. But yeah, I really like this. This is pretty cool, Anep. Cool artwork. Done by somebody called Mupik. Did they miss the 5th mana? Because they're not just slamming this down, which is what I think you probably should do. No, they are going to go for it. Okay. Wonderfulness. So yeah, we definitely want to just kill this. Thank you very much. That's going to buy us a bit more time now. I can't guarantee that I'm going to survive much longer. They're looking at this and going, what? That's so good against control decks. Oh my goodness, Rogue. 1 red. Angel of Vitality. And a Griffin Airy. Okay. Cough. I think we just use Koth to kill the angel, right? We want to get their stuff out of the way. So we want to exert. Then when you exert, annoyingly, it takes you off all attackers, which is a really annoying kind of little bug that's in the game. Down to 13. Okay, and we have the Sunfall. Okay, the Signet. I think we've got ourselves in a fantastic position there, having this board wipe. Oh, Faith's Fetters on the Koth. And they gain a life. Cheeky boy. Okay. Okay. We've got first strike, so we can easily attack in. So they gained... How much? They gained 4 life. Oh, there we go. So they're kind of taunting me to get out the Sunfall, I guess. First strike, lifelink. So I think just to get 2 cards, I will attack in. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, it's going to give him 5 life, but that does mean they won't block the Impetuous Lootmonger. 2 lands is fine. They're going to go for that. Wow. Okay. They are going to go for that. Go to 18. Ah, it's a shame they didn't block that because it would have meant that I could have killed the Curious with the Terror. Oh no, hang on. Can I 4, 5? No, 5, 6, 7. I think we can still do it, can't we? Yes, we've got enough creatures here. And then this as well. Oh my goodness, Terror of the Peaks. Absolute wild. So although that they're back up to 18, we're in a good position. If they have a farewell, I'm going to be very sad. Sarah Ascendant and an Archangel Elspeth. Okay, so they can start pumping stuff up. I'm actually really glad that I found that line rather than doing what I originally was going to do. Tectonic Giant. Can't block haste. Whenever dealt damage, exile that many cards from the top of your library. You can play them until the end of turn. Okay. Or we could just do this and kill the Sarah Ascendant. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Absolutely dominated the live gameplay. Yeah, but yeah, it's just a dragon. That dragon is absolutely mental, to be fair. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.